All right, so go ahead and reach those hands up overhead for me. Dive your hands down to your mat. Bend that left knee. Reach that right hand up nice and high. Sink into it. Feel that nice stretch down that leg into your back. Come back through center. Bend that right knee, straighten that left leg. Open that arm up towards the ceiling. Big inhale, big exhale. Come back through center. Grab those opposite elbows. Tiny little rock from side to side, releasing that neck, feeling that stretch in the back of your legs. When you come back through center, release those elbows, slow roll up all the way to the top, big shoulder roll to the back of that room and to the front. We start with some good mornings today. So interlace those fingertips, bring your hands behind your head, soft bend in your knees. You're gonna hinge forward, bringing yourself to parallel to that floor and then squeezing your way back up. Don't lock those knees out at the top. Think about keeping your chest nice and proud. Belly button pulls in as you bring that top half down. So this should be a nice little activation, a nice little stretch in those hamstrings. Both legs to start. We'll go into that single leg work. We've only got one round. We're gonna hit those good mornings and then we'll hit right side, left side before we go into that first, second position. Fingertips right on the back of that head. Your other option is to bring your hands behind your back to keep your chest nice and proud, or you can always reach those fingertips down towards the floor, but keep those shoulders in their sockets here. You've got about 30 seconds left, so really take your time on these and give yourself that squeeze the top, not locking those knees out. So we lift for 2 and lower for 2. Think about this just as much abs as it is in those hamstrings. Final 10 seconds right here, lowering down. We're gonna get 2 more in. Last one right here, lower down for 2. Lift, meet me at the top. Take that right foot, it comes back behind that left. High heel on that right side so that left leg has the soft bend in it, and go right back into those nice single leg deadlifts here. Lowering down for 2. Keep that foot down as we are just getting ourselves warm, shooting those hips to the back of the room. Always have that option to place your hands on your lower back if you want to, or reach down towards that floor. You should feel everything in the back of that left leg. Think to yourself 20-10, so barely any weight on that right side. It's all stacking on that left leg. As your belly pulls in, you're hinging towards the back of that room. It should feel nice little stretch in the back of that leg. You've got final 15 seconds here. Coming down for 2, lift, squeeze. You're squeezing both cheeks at the top right here for 10, 9, good, 8, and we switch those feet out. You've got 7, 6, final 5, and 4, last 3, 2, get this last one in, stand up, switch those feet out, right foot down, left heel is lifted, go right back into it. Down for 2, lift and squeeze. So you're not only feeling this in your hammies, you're getting a little bit of that glute burn, and then your abs are pulled in. Those 3 options stay true with your hands, either reaching down, hands behind your head, or on that back. But I really want you to try to get parallel to that mat and then squeeze as you lift. It is slow and controlled for you so that you can focus on where you're squeezing. 15 seconds to go. You've got it all the way down and lift and squeeze. We're going right into that second position in less than 10 seconds right here. Let's get 3 more in. Down for 2, lift, squeeze, lower, 2, last one right here. Lower down for 2, lift, squeeze. Open those feet up nice and wide. We're here for a second. You take breaks when you need to, but we're gonna enjoy this second position. Arms are not involved. You can bring them to your hips or you can pray your way through it. Heels in, toes out. We come down for 2, lift, squeeze. So I want these slow and controlled to start. I want you to progress into that burn. There's no reason to rush it. Your modification as you start getting warm here is to just not come down as low, but really think to yourself, press your knees back as you sink those hips parallel to the floor. So thighs are pressing all the way down, press them back and then squeeze to lift. Lower down for 2, lift for 2. Shoulders stay relaxed right here. Think about every time that you squeeze, you pull your belly button in and then drive your tailbone down. You still have about 20 seconds here. So enjoy that nice slow movement. Squeeze your glutes as you lift. I don't want you in your quads here, so really think about pressing your knees back as you come down nice and low. Final 10 seconds, and you're gonna meet me at the bottom of your range. In 9, 8, good, 7, 6, try to sink 1 inch lower, 4, 3, 2, freeze for me right here. Come down 1 more inch. You're gonna lift that right heel and lower that right heel. Lift, lower, lift, lower. So you're really in an isometric hold here, fighting to stay low. We focus just on lifting that right heel. 6 more to go right here. 5, 4, try to press those knees back. 3, lower, 2, lower. Hold this last one up. Now pulse it down. 10, good. 9, pressing your knees back, driving that tailbone down. Everything's pulled in. You're not leaning forward or back. Final 5, good. 4 more. 3 to go. You have a hold in 2. Last one, hold. Lift that left heel, lower that right. So now that left heel lowers, lifts. Sink down 1 more inch. Here's where you're going to want to start sneaking up, fighting for that nice little inner thigh work right here. We've got 2 inner thigh series to start us out. Think to yourself, weight in those first 3 toes. I'm up a little bit, I'm sore, but if you can sink down a little bit lower, find it right here. Good. 6, lower. 5, lower that heel. Lift it up nice and high. 4, final 3. Good. 2, leave it up on 1. Pulse it. 10, 9, control it. Drive that tailbone down for me. 8 to go. 7, keep fighting. 6 more. And 5, good. 4, pull your belly in. Relax your shoulders. Final 2, on 1. Freeze for me right here. Lift your right heel. We lower those heels, lift those heels. Lower and lift. Again, your modification is to come up a little bit higher like I am. If not, you're going to bring those thighs parallel to the mat and you're going to sink a little bit lower here. You've got 6 to go. Lift, lower. 5, you have it. 4, inner thigh should be on fire. Pull your belly button in, relax your shoulders, and sink down nice and low. Final 2, on 1, you're going to alternate your heel lifts with a pulse. Left heel, right heel. You are more than halfway through this series. I know I've got you here for a while. I want you to fight to get all of that fire burning in your thighs. You have 2 changes left. You're alternating that heel lift with a pulse down, driving that tailbone down. Heart rate's going to come up a little because you're on fire in those legs right here. Pulse at 10, 9, 8, 7, good. 6 and 5. Hang in there. 4, 3, 2, hold both heels up, pulse it down. You have 1 change left. You have this. All you're doing is you have both heels lifted right now, driving your tailbone down to that mat. 10, good. 9, final change in 8, 7, good. 6 and 5, final 4, 3, 2, hold on 1. If you can leave those heels lifted, drop them down if you need that modification. 3 pulses at the bottom, and then you lift into that full range. Down, 2, 3, squeeze, down, 2, 3, squeeze. Again, option to keep those heels lifted on that squeeze, or you can lower those heels, keep working through it. Less than 25 seconds. No holds, no pulses just at the bottom. I'm giving you that lift to make it through it. So you have 3 pulses at the bottom, that big lift. You're out in 10 seconds, so get down nice and low. Now's the time to really fight for that nice squeeze. Final time down right here, and then you stand all the way up. Heel toe those feet in right underneath you. If you have a ball, if you have something that you want to use, it goes in between your legs. If you want to hold on to something, find that wall, that chair, it's there for you. You don't need it at that start because we're going into heel lifts. If you have something, don't have something between your legs, glue your inner thighs together, hands come to your hips. We go right into your calf raises. So you lift those heels lower, lift, lower. Second inner thigh series right here. So what I want you to think about is relaxing your shoulders, belly button pulled in, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thighs, and think about your ankles staying nice and strong right here. Any ankle issues, you can go into your plie down instead of lifting those ankles. That's fine. You have 8 here, 7. You're going to meet me at the top of your range in 6, lower, 5, lower, good, 4, lower, last 3, lower, 2, lower, hold at the top on 1, tiny pulses right here. Glue those ankles together, glue those inner thighs together. 6, 5 and a hold, 4, 3, 2, final change right here. We lower, pulse, 3, 2, 1, lower, 3, 2, 1. So 1 full range, 3 pulses at the top. Glue your belly button and pull your belly button. I should say, glue your inner thighs together. If you need that wall, you have it there. Your legs are as straight as a board right here. This is that final change. You're going to meet me at the top of your range in less than 20 seconds. Down, then you lift, 2, 3, lower, lift, 2, 3, lower, lift, 2, 3. Fire up those calves right here. Final 5, lift, 2, 3, good, 4, lift, 2, 3, 3, lift, 2, 3. They should be burning. Last one right here. Get it up there. Hold for me. Hold, 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 hold. From here, legs are glued together or you're squeezing that ball. You are going to bend your knees, sink your seat down, slight tuck of your tailbone here. Some of you do not need that wall, and that's okay. You test it out or you put your hand there to help. Start squeezing your inner thighs in. Squeeze, squeeze. All inner thigh work here. Don't worry about any pulses. This is where I need you to think to yourself, if you hold on to that wall, can you come lower? I'd rather your heels be higher. I'd rather you sink down lower than stay up too high because your thighs won't feel it enough. Right here, you are squeezing. 10, 9, 8. I can't see it, but you should feel it. You've got 6 and 5. Keep squeezing. 4, 3, 2. Hold on 1 right here. Little heel lifts up. Calves are awake. Sink down 1 inch lower. You've got it. Tiny little lifts of your heels. And I think most of you know what I mean by those little heel lifts, but all you're doing is lifting up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. 10, 9, good. 8, notice tailbone's tucked under, belly button pulled in. 7 and 6, you've got it. 5, get them up nice and high. It's 4, 3, 2, hold on 1, pulse down an inch, squeeze your thighs, down an inch. Squeeze. You should be shaking right here. If you're thinking about that movement, you get down 1 inch further. Think about this squeeze. Pulse down an inch, squeeze in an inch. Down and in. You've got it. Down, squeeze, lower, squeeze. I'm just cheating by holding on because I know I have that balance. I will not cheat myself. I don't want you to cheat yourself either. Down an inch, squeeze, down an inch, squeeze. Calves should be on fire. Down an inch and squeeze. Final 3, big squeeze. 2 and squeeze. 1, just keep squeezing. In, in, in. Inner thighs on fire. Fight for it. Those inner thighs get a break after this. I need you squeezing. Squeeze, squeeze. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2. Hold on when you come down. 2, squeeze. Down. 2, squeeze. 1 change left. Thighs should be shaking. Do not cheat yourself. Down for 2, big squeeze. Lower, 2, squeeze. Lower, 2, squeeze. Down, 2, squeeze. Fight for this last little bit. Right here, you're holding at the bottom in less than 10 seconds. Get them in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, freeze for me. Hands come up overhead. Find your nice balance here. Lift your heels up 1 inch higher. Now sink down 2 inches. Squeeze your thighs as tight as you can and give me 10 seconds here. Option to add that squeeze in. If they're not squeezing tight enough, I want you to pop that ball or hold on to that $100 bill for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All the way down. Bring those hands down. Perfect. From here, option. If you have a band, at least I forget if you have one, you can put that band around your ankles. We go into outer thigh work here. You do not need a band because I will fire you up without it, but you have the option if you want it, light band around those ankles for me. Again, you can keep that wall nearby. Soft bend in your knees as I set you up. Soft bend, pull your belly button in, relax your shoulders. Standing thigh work here. Shift that weight into your left leg for me. Flex through that right foot. If you have a band, you're not going to lift as high. Hands come to your hips or you have a light grip on that chair. You're going to lift your right leg up and lower it. Leg is parallel. It comes out right to the side. Don't bring it behind you or you'll go into your glute. So again, weight is in that left leg. That foot doesn't touch the ground. Lift, lower, squeeze. So think to yourself, you have that soft bend in your left leg. I know it's going to fire up. Can you flex through that right side? This leg is as straight as a board, like there's a cast on that leg. Belly button pulls in. I lift that leg and lower. Think about squeezing that glute, squeezing your outer thigh. Big lift and lower. If you have a band, you're not going to come as high, and that's fine. Watch your hinge here. I don't want you leaning forward. I want you to stay stacked, and I want you to burn out that standing leg too. Lift, lower. Good. Lift, lower. 10, 9, 8, 7. Watch, I'm not going to lean forward. I pull that belly in right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, hold it at that top, bend, press, good. Tiny bend, big reach. You feel that in the front of your leg, you feel it in your hammy. I want you to think about reaching that heel past your toes. Soft bend in this left leg. Do not lock that leg out. Pull everything in, relax. If you need to hold on to that wall for a little bit of balance, hold on to it. I know your standing leg's on fire. Think about fighting to get it into that right leg as well. 6 more. 5, we head to circles. In 4, you have it. 3, final 2, hold on 1, now circle that heel up. Tiny controlled circle. Make sure you're getting a lift in that circle though. Yes, you've got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse that circle. If you feel like you're having to take too many breaks because that band, ditch the band. 6, 5, good. 4, 3, 2, hold on 1 for me right at the top. You pulse up, 2, 3, full range. So it's 3, 2, 1, full range. 3, 2, 1, full range. All you have is a hold left. You can do this. Think about what your belly's doing. Relax your shoulders. That standing leg is on fire. We're not pulsing it. We're not doing anything other than keeping a small bend in it. You have 3 pulses at the top of your range. You lower down, lift, 2, 3, lower, lift, 2, 3. You have 3 more here. We are holding at the top wherever you are. You've got it. Final 2 right here. Last one. Give me those 3, 2, freeze. Bend that left knee. Flex that foot. Squeeze that leg. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hands right at your hips for 10, 9. Legs should be shaking. 8, 7, 6. You have it. 5. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, bring that leg down. Shake out those legs. You can do a couple butt kickers right here. We go right into that other side. Soft bend in your knees. Shift your weight into that right leg. Left foot flexes. Hands can come to your hips. We go quickly. We lift that leg, lower it. Lift and lower. Now I know your right leg is fatigued. Left leg's probably fatigued. I need you to flex through your foot, find length in the back of your knee, and try to squeeze outer thigh into your butt. Remember, legs come out parallel. Don't bring it behind you or it's all glute work. I want you to hit that outer thigh. I promise I'm going to hit your booty, so you don't need to do it right here. Good. Big squeeze, lower, squeeze, and lower. Obliques are helping you. Abs are helping you stay in. Big lift to the side, then you pull it back in. Reach that leg up nice and long and strong. Don't worry about your height here. If you have a band on, it's not going that high, and that's okay. If not, soft bend in that right leg. Everything's stacked, or you can put that hand right on the side. You've got 6 more. 5, keep lifting. We go into that bend and press in 4. I'm always making these funny little hand symbols for you. 3, last 2. Hold it at the top on 1. Bend, press. Bend, press. You know the drill. Tiny bend, big press. Fire up that standing leg thigh. I know these are mean. I know they look easier than they feel. Keep that leg lifted. Shift your weight here. Do not drop that leg. You don't need to. Keep going. 6 more to go. Bend, press. 5, think long, lean thighs. Don't lock that leg out. 3, good. 2, we head to circles here. And 1, circle. Now I want you to get that lift for me. Find that lift in your circle. 6 here. I know you're tired. 5, you can do it. 4, 3, 2, reverse that circle. Opposite direction. Yes. Fight for it right here. 6, 5, flex that foot. This is a long, deliberate motion. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pulse. 2, 3, full range. Pulse it up. 2, 3, full range. Get it up there. You know you only have a hold left. Fight to the end. Do not end this in a break. We've got less than 30 seconds left on this side. Finish it nice and strong with those lifts. You're going to want to start to lean. Stay stacked. Pull everything in. Lift. 2, 3, full range. Last 3, 2, 3, full range. Good. 2, 2, 3. Last one. Up, 2, freeze. Make that leg as hard as a rock. Flex through your foot. Bend that right leg. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you rest. Grab that right ankle. Take that band off if you were using a band. More power to you there. Bend or tuck your tailbone under. Excuse me. Bring your knees together. Hold there for 3. Good. For 2. On 1, drop that leg. Grab that opposite ankle. Knees are together, tiny tuck of your tailbone. Thighs should be so warm right here. You get a tiny break in those legs. We're gonna go into a little bit of arm work right back to those legs. Do me a favor and bring your weights down to your mat with you. Set them right towards the front. We're going into a nice little plank series here before we go into that center booty work. So do me a favor and walk to the back of your mat. Reach your hands up overhead for me. Dive your hands down to your mat and walk yourself out into that first plank and get comfy right there. Spread your fingertips out nice and wide for me. Planks, we're not here long. If anything bothers you, come to your forearm plank and hold it. 3 changes in your push-ups. The first 2 changes are 6 push-ups each. The last change is 30 seconds. So you're here in an amount of time that I know you can handle. Keep holding that plank for me. Spread your fingertips out, shoulders pull away from your ears. From here, walk into your bear crawl for me. So bring those quads right under your knees, hover them. Good. You walk out, 2, in, 2, out, 2, in, for 2. Good. Out, 2, in, 2 for 6, 2, in, 2, good, 5, 2, in, 2, 4. Make sure those knees are hovering right above the mat every time that you pull them in. You're in your last 2 right here. Last one, you walk out, out, in, hold. Tap your knees down, lift, tap, lift. I know, those thighs. 8, lift, 7, reach. 6, you've got it. 5 and 4. You're gonna break between those push-ups. Don't worry. Last 3, lift, 2, lift, 1, lift, rest. Untuck your toes. Drop your belly button down. Look to see where that ceiling meets the wall. Thighs should be warm. Pull your belly button up. Good. Sit back on your heels. Roll out your wrists for a second. We go into that first push-up. From here, come into that plank, 5 count down with that release on the bottom. Okay, 6 of them. You come down, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your hands, release your feet, press yourself up. Do not press yourself up on your toes if you feel like you're a worm getting up there. I want you to go to your knees. 6 total, take your time, then you come to your forearms. I want you down as slow as you can go. Arms come into that nice little arrow position, and then you push yourself up. You're probably to that halfway point with 3 to go, but do not worry about pace here. I want 6, and then I want you to find your forearm plank. Everyone meets in that forearm plank before we continue, so don't worry about time or where you are. Keep going. Nice. All the way back up. Perfect. Full hand release on the bottom. I think we're in that last 1 to 2 right here. Get them in nice and strong. Everybody in 5 seconds, no matter where you are, find that forearm plank for me. Go ahead, tuck your toes, hold, glue your legs together. We have 10 seconds to regroup right here. Second set of push-ups is a 3 count down, 3 count up. Again, there are 6 of these. Hold here for 4. For 3, walk up to your hands for 2. On 1, drop your knees. You come down. 2, 3, press. 2, 3. Remember, inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Nice and slow, nice and controlled as we try to master these slow push-ups. You're halfway there. 3 more to go, and you find that plank for me, that forearm plank one more time. 3 counts down. Exhale, press yourself up. Get that last one in right here. Go right into your forearm plank. Fingertips spread out. Glue your legs together. Pull your elbows towards your toes. Hold here for 10 seconds. Final round is 30 seconds of push-ups. I like a 2 count down, but if you want to single it out, you can. With these push-ups, walk up to your hands. I want you to give me that push-up, and then you lift your hips into your downward dog to give your legs a little bit of a stretch. Roll right back through. Give me that push-up. Lift your hips up to that ceiling. You're here for 30 seconds, and then you take that stretch. No plank to finish it out. That downward dog is giving you the opportunity to use your abs, to stretch your legs, and get right back into that push-up. If you don't want to do that downward dog, stay in your push-ups and just go push-up, and that's it. 20 seconds to go right here, and you get to find your child's pose. Think about your form. Don't cheat yourself of these push-ups. This is it. There's no more push-ups in class. There's no reason to hold back on these. Arms come in that nice arrow position. You press yourself up, lift your hips up nice and high, and then roll right back through to that push-up. 10 seconds to go. Make sure you get at least 1 to 2 more push-ups in. 8 seconds, 7, 6. You find that child's pose in 5, 4, 3, 2, knees apart, heels together. Reach those hands forward. Hold there for 3. Good. Hold there for 2. On 1, do me a favor, come into that all 4 position. Open that right arm up towards the ceiling and then dive it underneath your left arm. Feel that stretch in your shoulder. Hold there for 3. For 2, come back through center. You open that left arm up and then you reach it through. Woo, that feels good. Hold there for 3. For 2, come back through center on 1. Mimi Indian style on that mat as we go into those seated arms to finish them off. Shoulders and biceps on the floor today. From here, take those weights. Roll your shoulders back for me. So give yourself those shoulder earrings and then pull them all the way down. Really thinking about keeping them away from your ears, belly button pulls in. Weights start at your side for me. From here, arms are long and strong. You're gonna lift up to that nice lateral raise and then bring those weights back down. Now make sure you've got room next to you, perfect. Now I'd like for those weights to come to a hover and then lift. So instead of just relaxing those arms, try to keep them engaged the entire time here. Big lift and tap, good. Lift, lower to a hover. Take these nice and slow and think about keeping your shoulder blades pulled down your back and pulling your belly button in towards your spine. So your abs are still engaged right here. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, keep breathing. 6, 5, 4, nice. 3, and you hold these up for me. Last 2, hold on 1, little pulses. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, if you feel your shoulders going anywhere, drop those weights. Final 4, 3, 2, hold on 1 for me right where you are. Hold. You come halfway down, lift, 2, 3, halfway down, lift, 2, 3. They should be tired. We're going to hit all parts of those shoulders today. Halfway down, lift, 2, 3, lower, 3, 2, 3, lower, 2, 2, 3, lower, 3, 2, freeze. Bring your arms into that front raise. You come halfway down and lift. So it's about 3/4 of the way. I just don't want you releasing and touching those thighs. Those shins halfway down and lift. Hitting another part of your shoulders. I know they are warm. I know they are tired from those push-ups. You do not need weights right here. If you feel like your shoulders are lifting, just get rid of them. You've got it. 6 more here. 5 to go. Keep fighting. 4. Final 3. Get them up there. Last 2. We hold on 1. Pulses up again. Tiny presses. 10, 9, 8. Combo move coming your way. We're going to smile through it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You come halfway down. Lift. 2, 3. Halfway down. Lift. 2, 3. Halfway down. Lift. 2, 3. Halfway down. Good. Lift. 2, 3. Halfway down. Final 3, 2, 3. And you lower. Good. 2, 2, 3. And you lower. Last 1, 2. Freeze. Palms are going to face that ceiling. You open up for 2. Drop your elbows down a couple inches here so we can go into our bicep. Open for 2. Reach 2. I know your shoulders are still warm. I know that you are on fire. I want you to think about your biceps here. So squeeze that imaginary ball. Open it up. Good. Pull it to the front. Hold it open. Give me that bicep curl, that high elbow bicep curl. So your elbows are not on your rib cage. Pull in and press. Good. Pull and press. You got it. I know those shoulders are tired. If you need to drop anything down, drop it down and then meet me stronger. 6, 5. Good. 4 and a combo movement. 3, 2. Hold it out on 1. Pull in, reach, curl, press. In, reach, curl, press. Think 2 movements here. You have that bicep curl and then you pull in and reach. We hit every part of those shoulders. We're in that bicep as well right now. You have 6, reach, bend and press. 5, reach, bend, press. 4, reach, bend and press. Good. 3, reach, in and out. Final 2, press it out all the way. Last 1, Bend, press, hold. Come back into that parallel position. Yes. High bicep right here. Reach and pull. I know. You have 2 changes left. You have this. Think about your elbows. They stay under your shoulders. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold on 1. Come into that V for me. Start drawing circles. Drop those elbows down an inch. You have a reverse and a hold. You can do this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse that circle here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we freeze. Squeeze those weights. 10, 9, strong wrists. 8, 7, good. 6 and 5. We have this. 4, 3, 2, rest. Drop those weights down. That was mean. That was so good for a Friday. Bring that right arm across. Press into that left. Shoulders and biceps. The nice thing is you're going back into your legs to finish off that center booty work. Switch that arm out right here. Heavy on those little leggies. Tiny little press into that right wrist. Hold there for 3, for 2. On 1, couple hugs right here. Don't worry, triceps will do standing. Move those weights out of your way. We're coming into that all 4, but we're gonna do it on our forearms today. If you have a preference to be in all 4 on your wrists, you're more than welcome to. I'm gonna cue it on your forearms though. When you come into those forearms, what I want you to do is drop your chest between your shoulders and then lift yourself up. So drop your shoulder between your shoulder and lift. Feel the difference here. 1 more, dropping down, lifting. You got to stay lifted here. Your shoulders, I know, are warm. Extend your left leg long and strong for me. Pull your belly button in. Spread your fingertips out. We lift that leg up for 2 and we tap it down. I want you to stay slow and controlled here for me. Tap, lift, squeeze. Think about the line under your butt, the line above your butt, and that center booty. That leg is long. Think about that cue earlier today when we talked about that cast on your leg. Lengthen through the back of your knee. Do not rush these because you're thinking about keeping your chest proud, pressing your forearms into that mat. 6 here, tap. 5, you take a rest whenever you need to. 4, tap. 3, your belly button pulls in. 2 more right here. Last one, hold it up. You're going to tap that foot behind your right leg, lift back to center. So I want you to think to yourself about that top left corner of your butt. Squeeze. So you drop it behind you, lift, squeeze. Nice. 4 more right here. We combo those. 3, squeeze, point through your toe, lengthen through the back of that knee. Final 2, squeeze. Last one, let's combo those together. You tap it down, lift behind that right foot, squeeze, tap, lift, lower, squeeze. Control this. Belly button pulled in. That leg is so long and strong as you point through those toes, no flex. Control that movement. Don't let your back arch as you come down to that side and then back through center. 3 more each side right here. All the way up, all the way down. Good. You've got it. Final 2 each side. Tap, lift, lower. Last one each side. You've got it. Big lift. Meet me back in the center. You pull that knee in and extend it. Pull in, extend. You should feel warm. Enjoy that. 2 changes left. That's it. Big reach, pull it in. Big reach, pull it in. I want such a big extension that you feel that length behind your knee. Pull your chest up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, extend that leg, tiny pulses up. That means you just have 1 change left. Now make this pulse nice and deliberate. Squeeze that booty. 10, 9, good. 8, 7, you've got it. 6, final 5, 4, 3, 2, and you freeze. Walk up to your hands for me. Tuck your right toes under, lift, hold. Final 10 seconds, you can do this. Point through that toe, pull your belly in. 5, 4, hover that knee. 3, 2, 1, rest. Bring your knees down, open your knees apart, press your seat back towards your heels, reach towards the front of that mat. Big inhale, press your seat back, reach your hands forward, hold there for 3, hold there for 2. On 1, we got to finish out that other side, and then you're done with your legs. Come back to that forearm position. Remember, you've got to stay lifted here. I know you're fatigued because this is going to go into both legs. Extend your right leg back. Let me go right into your lift and your lower. Now notice your lower back
It will arch if you drop that belly. I don't want you to drop down. I want you to stay lifted. Your shoulders are helping you. Your abs are helping you. Lift, tap. Do not worry about the height of that leg. Tuck your tailbone under. Think center booty. Line under your butt. Line above your butt. We're hitting every bit of those legs today. Fight for it. 6, tap, 5, tap, slow and controlled so that you can make this deliberate. 3 to go, and we drop that toe behind that left foot in 2. Last one, drop it behind that left foot, lift back to center. Tap it down, lift and squeeze. You're thinking about the top right corner of your butt. As you get tired, you're gonna wanna start to sink into your leg. Really try to stay square here. Nice and proud, perfect aim. Think about your breath too, let it help you. Inhale, exhale, lift, good. 4, lift, combo movement in 3. Last 2, here we go. Last 1, you tap it down. Lift behind that left foot, center. Tap, lift, lower, squeeze. My legs are tired. Yours are tired. You are fighting through the change in that leg. I need it as long and strong as you can get it. As you get tired, you're going to want to give yourself a soft bend. Do not do it. You're coming to the end of this class. No reason to take a break now and give up on it. Tap it down, lift, opposite side. You're here for about 15 more seconds. Take your time. You tap through center, you lift, you tap behind that left leg. Here we go. Get 2 more in each side, and then you hold center for me. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it center. Pull your knee in, reach, squeeze. Pull your knee in, reach, squeeze. Nice and controlled. It looks so strong. Keep your chest proud. Do not let it collapse. You're coming into your final 2 changes. Really control this movement. I know I get excited and I start making you guys move fast sometimes. I want this slow and controlled. 6, reach. 5, lift. Chest is proud. Belly's in right here for 3, squeeze. 2, squeeze. Last 1, hold it out. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, squeeze. 6 and 5. Final 4, 3, 2, freeze. Walk back up to your hands. If you're not tucking that toe, I do not care. I want you to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that butt. Tuck your left toes, hover that knee. Here we go. 10 seconds and you're out of it. Do not cheat yourself right here. 5, 4, 3, find your plank. In 2, drop that right foot down, left foot back. 10-second plank. 10, squeeze your legs together. 8, 7, good. 6 and 5. Final 4, 3, 2, find that downward dog for me. Press through the back of those legs. Bend your right knee, press through that left. Then bend that left, press through that right. Start to pedal out those knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Go ahead and rock back through to that plank. Just come into your all 4 position. Drop your belly button down. And then go ahead and go through to that nice cow stretch here. I'm actually going to bring you back onto your backs for a little bit of core instead of going right into those tries. So bring your feet through center for me. Hit those abs a little bit. I've been boycotting them today. So from here, heels are going to come down. You have those weights down there with you. If you would like to use them for your Russian twist, you're more than welcome to. Glue your legs together for me. Drive your heels into your mat. Start leaning back by tucking your tailbone under. Grab those weights. You do not need them, but roll your shoulders down if you have them. You twist left side, right side. I want these slow. There's no need to rush. Twist. Twist. If you don't have your weights, your just hands are in prayer and you are twisting from side to side. Your challenge is to tuck your tailbone under and lean back 1 more inch. Twist. Twist. Good. Nice and controlled here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. You've got it. 4, 3, 2, on 1, come through center, set those weights to the side, reach your hands forward. You are going to slowly roll yourself all the way down, bring your feet right into that tabletop position, hands reach towards that ceiling, big inhale, start reaching your hands up towards that ceiling, back down. Big lift, hit your upper abs here, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, lift,
Inhale, lower for 6 and 5. Good. 4 and 3. Keep reaching. 2 on 1. Stay lifted. Reach your hands towards your heels. You drop your heels down for 2. Lift, squeeze. Option to lower head, necks, and shoulders. You do not need to stay lifted. I promise you will feel this either way. Inhale to lower, exhale, squeeze. If you are lifted, tuck your chin, look between those legs as you drop your feet down. Lower back cannot come off of that mat. You have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop those heels down, hands come behind your head. Lower head, necks, and shoulders. Now bring your knees into your chest. Elbows into your knees, reverse crunch, lower down, lift, squeeze, lower down, lift and squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, good, 6 and 5, final 4, 3, 2, bring everything in on 1, grab your legs, point through your toes. From here you reach everything long and then you come back into that tight little ball. Reach nice and long. Pull everything in. Extra challenge, just reach your hands towards your toes and extend long for me. You have 1 change left, that's it, and then we stand. Fight for your abs right here. It is quick. We're only in them for about 3 to 4 minutes in this series. Grab your legs if you need to and then fully extend. Lower back presses into that mat. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring your knees into your chest, hands come behind your head, go right into your bicycles, switch, switch, good, can you go slow, slow, quick, 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 slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. Remember, no temper tantrums. If this is too much to go fast, take it slow. In 30 seconds, you're out of this, we stand, we finish with triceps. Hold on to this for me. Get tired right here in those abs. You have it. Remember, it's slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. Good. Slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. Think about your knees. Full extension of your legs. 10 seconds to go. You can do this. Slow, slow, quick, quick, quick. Final 5. Knees come into your chest in 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice. Rock yourself right up to that seated position. Flip those feet behind you. Come into that all 4 for me. Tuck your toes. Start walking your hands back towards your feet. Slowly roll yourself all the way up to the top of that mat. Those abs were fast, but they were warm. Maybe standing here, we finish out class with just a little bit more arm work, and then you're done. We're gonna go into those triceps here. So grab those weights for me, soft bend in your knees, hinge forward for me here. Take those weights up nice and high. I want you to pull in for that tricep kickback to start. Palms face the midline, press, pull, good, 10, 9, 8, 7, good, 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, back, hold. Palms face the ceiling, 10 pulses up, 9, pull your belly in, no arch in that back, 8, 7, good, 6 and 5, stay strong for 4 and 3, last 2, hold on 1, palms face that midline again, pull in, then press, pull. I got muted. All right, sorry ladies. Can you guys hear me? Okay, sorry about that. Finish it up nice and strong. Keep kicking back. Sorry. I don't know what happened. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it back on 1. Palms face that ceiling again. Give me 10 more pulses. Last 9, 8, 7. Good. 6 and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Freeze. Hold. Get them up there. Don't drop it. You have this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those arms down, roll out those shoulders. Final last change. Drop those weights down. It's a squat with an oblique twist to finish it out. We got a minute of work left. So what I want you to do is bring those heels a little bit wider than hips width distance. Hands come behind your head. 2 movements. Take these slow. You give me that squat, and then you lift that knee, if I can get my thoughts back together. Lower, twist. Lower, twist. I don't want these fast. I want you to feel the twist at the top. I want you to feel the squat at the bottom. 30 seconds left. This is the movement. You're gonna get your heart rate up a tiny bit, but I care more about you getting a really nice squat, and then find that twist. Good. Squat, twist. Here we go. Final 20 seconds. You have these to finish. Elbows stay wide. Really think about that twist here. 10 seconds to go, and you're out of it. Don't stop with this. Squat to a twist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you made it. Come down. Reach those hands up overhead. Grab that right wrist. You know, it's not like I teach at 10 o'clock every day with the amount of phone calls I get. Come back through center. Grab that opposite wrist. Pull it on over. Hold there for 3, for 2. Back through center on 1. Release those hands. Soft back bend. Dive down to that mat right where you started with that stretch. Bend that left knee. Straighten that right leg. Open it up for 3, 2. Come back down through center. Bend that right knee. Open that left arm up for 3, for 2. Back through center. Slow roll up all the way to the top, reaching those hands overhead one more time with that soft back bend, and then that great big bow to yourself. You made it. Your legs should be done.
I think it's just me now.
Oh, no, Elisa's there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know why. It's so funny. With the amount of phone calls I get, you would think that, like, I'd have never taught at this time.
Is that what happened? Because it's you just froze.
So, yeah, because my computer has my phone, unfortunately.